Everybody just gotta see it's going down with MC Shakie sipping tea. Everybody just gotta see it's going down with MC Shakie sipping tea. It's going down with MC Shakie sipping tea. MC Shakie is in the building.
The queen has arrived. The queen has arrived. The queen has arrived. I was over there, girl, watching that Trump thing, girl. Trump is in real life sane, sister. I'm talking about real life insanity. It's just, girl, I don't know what's going on. I don't like it. All right, so welcome, Sip Nation. It's my sippers. How are y'all doing today? How are you? Y'all like the bonnet? If you like the bonnet, you get it at sipcosmetics.net. You can just go ahead and get your bonnet if you have the bonnet. It's the Sip Cosmetics bonnet. I have other ones. Hold on. I can't. Try something. Okay, we'll figure it out. It's that. So let's get on with these church announcements. We'll get right to it. We got a lot to talk about tonight. We got lots of we got some stuff to talk about tonight. I'm your host of the most MC Shakie Live, and this is the Hot 9 at 9. You heard me? It's our marquee show over here for Sippers and Sip Nation, where we talk about the hottest 9 topics in 1 hour. We talk about the 9 hottest topics with these people on the internet. You heard me? Also, make sure you follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, all that good stuff at MC Shakie Live. It's different content for different things. So you follow them on Twitter, you can get stuff that you're not going to get on Instagram that you're not going to get on Snapchat. You understand? So you got to follow everywhere. You got to get this whole Sip Nation experience. Okay? You heard me? We're going to talk about that in a minute. So about me weathering the storm. Okay. Also, this is another part of church announcements. Y'all go ahead and bop the Mario coins out of the like button right there. If you are on your phone, you just exit out the chat. You're gonna still be here. Hit the like button and come right back on in. Oh, we got a T-bop on the way. Oh, that's not the one. That's not the one. One of these buttons. Yes, and also if you want to see me do a dance, a little chat dance, we call the T-bop. Listen, this is all you have to do is slide on a little coindella like Royal Dynamite did just. Thank you, sister. I appreciate you. You heard me? And that's how you get to see that dance. You heard me? And you better be dancing too. Now, I should be the only one dancing. You heard me? Yeah, it is 9 o'clock in Louisiana. It's 9:05, actually. I was a little late. So thank you so much. Yes. I see a lot of people have bopped the my recording buttons. I bopped the like button, and I appreciate you. Also, make sure you subscribe. Share this. Share the love of Sip Nation with a friend. Make sure you press the share button and share. Put it on your Twitter and all that stuff. It's easy. It's 2 buttons. They just share this. Everybody should know about our family over here. We are the hottest, #1 rated daily late night show on YouTube for our demographic. The hottest. The other people have weekly shows and all that stuff like that, and Tuesday, Wednesday stuff. We do this every day, every night. We talk about topics. We get into it. We cancel a lot of people. You hear me? So if you live in Georgia or the East Coast or something, it's 10 o'clock and so forth and so on. So thank you so much and welcome to the Hot 99. And I think that would be all our church announcements. Do I have anything else? Oh, if you need to get anywhere on Sip Nation, it's bitchbc.com. Okay. Anywhere. You want to get your binders, you want to get some cosmetics, you want to get to my page, you want to get to the book, you want to get anywhere, you can navigate, start at bitchbc.com. That's where you go and you get your stuff. You hear me? Whew. All right. I need to just have like a disclaimer or something, have everybody sign it so I don't have to do this every day. But let's get into it. We have a lot to talk about tonight. We got some exclusive stuff. We got an exclusive stuff. We're here, an exclusive interview with one of Real BB Judy, one of her lessees that I had conducted today. Oh girl, child, people just do anything. I promise you. All right, I'm gonna put something to sip. Gotta get something to sip. Make sure you get Sip Nation mugs. You can get that right down there too. Okay. Yeah, one of her tenants, girl. Renters. Rentees. Check this out. But that's not right now. How did I feel this result? Shout out to all our people all our sippers that are affected by Hurricane Laura and what's going on with that, because it's still causing damage, and it did cause a lot of damage. Thank God that myself and my family were pretty much, for the most part, safe. There was a little small power outage by one of my aunts. Other than that, I didn't experience anything as far as where I live now. It just rained, and that was just it. So definitely, yeah, California. Now California is 9, 8, 7 o'clock. So definitely. Shout out to them. And so I fare good, but some people didn't, and so definitely we want to show homage to them, and y'all are in our hearts and in our prayers. I don't know anybody that has passed away. I didn't see the death numbers or anything like that, if there are any. But I was told that people are still trying to find people, and that's not good. So that's definitely good. Our Sip Nation, we talk, we shady and we messy, we petty, but we also have hearts over it, and so that's definitely what it is. Okay, that's good. She said, "Yes, Lord, I'm so tired. Return home today. Minimal damage to the house." That was good. Oh, we got some money. Thank you so much, Fran. You know what you get for that? You get a. Thank you so much. That's what you get. So let's get into our stories. And our first story is coming from our friends over at the Shade Room. All right. So Dr. Dre got divorced. His wife is literally petty. All right. She is not giving him his motorcycle, his gun, or the golf clubs, according to the Shade Room. So his estranged wife is currently they're going through a divorce, and it's getting interesting. And according to her name is Nicole, and she won't give him his personal belongings, like a motorcycle that she's not going to ride, a gun that she's not going to shoot, and golf clubs that she's not going to play. So he sent somebody to go pick up some of his stuff, and she said at first she was like okay, but after walking away for 5 minutes, she came back and said, "Look, you can't get none of that stuff." So she's being petty. Now this is what I'm gonna say, sister. From what I understand, she is going to make out like a bandit in this because she's literally going to get like 25% of his net worth for nothing, just before anything else. Not to mention probably alimony and child, all this stuff that's gonna come with it. But she's gonna be first off, he gotta get, and so he became a billionaire when the whole Apple Beats by Dre, we all got him, so and all that stuff like that. And so she really is being petty at this point. And so this is my thing. Okay, I'm for sister. Get your clienteles. Do what you gotta do. It's your money. Ain't nobody gonna fight for it like you. But I will say, you ain't gonna ride the motorcycle. You're not. He can buy the motorcycle. Some go give it to him. Let me say something. Also, too, you're going to get coined up from this, sister. Miss Nicole, sister. You're about to get coined, Dellin up. Let that go. Let him out of your system. The more you hold on to his things, is the more you're holding on to him. Being petty and all that stuff is not going to make anything better. I would let that go. It's some golf clubs that it's what it is. So, Sip Nation, it's up to y'all. I mean, I think, it's personally, let it go. And we like petty, but it's come on, like you about to get broke off, girl. You're about to never have to work. Well, you never have to work anyway, but you're not going to ever have to work again. Because even $250 million is $250 million. You can't spend it in a lifetime. And imagine the golf clubs you could get. So, it's okay to be petty, and it's okay to be petty. So what y'all want to do? So do you want to cancel him for wanting his stuff back and say, look, you go just buy some more? Or is it going to be canceling her for being so petty? I wonder if you cheated. Yes, she's being very spiteful. Now, reports initially were saying irreconcilable differences, not anything about any cheating. However, for her to be this petty, yeah. Yeah. Her? Y'all want to cancel? I got to cancel her. Somebody said cancel both. I forgot to take that off of the table. Table for now? Cancel him. He don't even know good the way he handle women. Cancel both. I want it all. I feel like she's going to air him out. That might be part of the settlements too, that, that she can't, I got a lot of cancel hers. Wow. Surprising. I thought you was going to cancel Drew without hesitation. However, Sip Nation has spoken. Nicole, Sip Nation has spoken. You trying to be too petty, girl. You know, there's levels to this petty stuff, but there's also a classiness to it, sister. And Sip Nation has spoken, and you are canceled. I love that. Next story. Our next story comes from, and I was excited to talk about the story because I literally. So this story is coming from Some Like It, which is a blogger for our channel, and it's Carrie Hilson being interviewed on Claudia Jordan's Fox, whatever she does show, and this is what she had to say in regards to her career. Okay, let me give you a little backstory about this. Carrie Hilson was supposed to be the next big thing. She could sing. She could do her little one dance that she did. You know, she did that one dance on the video turning me on. She did a little one, I don't know, the little whatever that was. I'm gonna have to look for it. I don't know if I can show it because of how YouTube, copyright stuff. But it's the one, it's the one little dance that she does, little step or whatever that she does. And Carrie Hilson, she's turn me on, that song. And knock down, you get knocked me once sometimes love comes around. But she's also written a lot of songs for people too. Mind you, she does so she's got coincidentally from her writing skills. They were part of his writing group. But let me give you a backstory on what's happening here. So she made Turn Me On, right? And so Turn Me On was a hit song, and they had a remix to Turn Me On that came out. But in the remix, she was throwing major shade to Beyonce and Sierra. And she was like saying, one could sing, one could dance, but y'all know both need to go to the left. All kind of stuff like that. Bear in mind, she had worked as far as writing for both of them in the past and stuff like that. So she had, kind of dealings with them, but she was supposed to be the new thing, to sing, dance, like the fusion of the two. Because Sierra, you could dance. Beyonce was more of an entertainer. And so they kind of just she was like the fusion. She was like all of them. And she was built to be that. Her career was supposed to, she had singer, songwriting capabilities. I want to say she had won a Grammy before she ever came out as an artist. But she had, stuff. She had a little, stuff in the industry. Nonetheless, though, she shaded B. Now I'm not a beehiver, but I am I'm in B Nation, I guess. I like B. I like her. I like me some B. I like me some Beyonce. I've said that. I've gone on record to say that before. I like me some Beyonce. I'm very much a respect of Miss Beyonce Giselle Knowles Carter. I am. I think she's the queen. I give her that. I take nothing from her. But one thing I know about the Beehive, they are a very, what's the word? They just kind of kill you softly type bunch. They really sting you. And so you never know how far this Beehive reaches. And when you need to get promoted or played or something like that, there's a Beehive somewhere around. And they're not just going to let you do it. And so long story short, she shaded the wrong B. You should have shaded Becky, Bobby, Booby, BB King. You could have shaded any B besides Beyonce, Giselle Knowles Carter. And so her career ever since that shade was just out the door. Just no, ma'am. You're not getting girl. You're not part of this industry any longer. Is what Beyonce said. Beyonce, the Beehive. Now Beyonce didn't say anything. Now let me get that twist straight. Beyonce never addressed it, but the Beehive was like, "Come on, you bitch, you not finna. Let me show you what cancel really means." And so maybe Lil Kim somebody, but not Beyonce. You could have Barbara Bush, maybe. I don't know, but not Beyonce Giselle Knowles Carter. Long story short, she shaded B. Career's been nothing ever since. She went on record. I think this was the icing on the cake though, because they asked her about it, and she was more like, I say what I said. I'm not taking that back. Who is her? Girl. Well, 20 years later, somebody in there was like, Carrie, who? Yeah, but she was a singer songwriter for like the mid 2010s and stuff like that. So listen to what she said about the elephant in the room.
I mean, sorry, I disagreed strongly with being that type of player. I'm a finesse player. I know what kind of player I am in life. I'm a fundamental player. I'm going to kill you on the court with my skills, and it's not even a competition. I don't mean kill you like that. Like, it's not. No one could ever compare to Beyonce. Let's just say the name that we're discussing. No one could compare. No one will for a very, very, very long time. And that was never my aim either. However, it was framed that way. It was absolutely framed that way. It was written that way. Was not my lyrics. Was not my writing.
So that's not true, sister. When I looked at Turning Me On, and I'll show you, I Wikipedia this song, and I wanted to see who the writers was, and it was her, Zachary Anson Wallace, and hold up, the same and Lil Wayne. That's it. Kerry Hilson, Dwayne Carter, and Zachary Anson Wallace, who probably just was like, so you had a hand in writing the song. That's what, according to Wikipedia.
So you had to pay the penalty. It was not my doing, but I had to pay the penalty, and then I'm caught. Like, do I tell the truth? Do I expose them early in my career? I'm super young, super new. This is my first album. I'm so excited. It just soiled my whole dream. I mean, sorry, I disagree.
So she's alleging now that she was kind of sort of forced to shade Beyonce. Sister, you should have told them people, I need a new record deal, me please, because ain't no good gonna come of this. Beyonce was riding high off of Irreplaceable and that Deja Vu, that album, which was oh my God, which had hit after hit after hit after hit after, and not just, oh, we got some money, we know what time it is. On the remixes when she did, and you're right, she's on the remix, but she had to sing it, huh? Okay, so now before we even go there, Wikipedia talks about that too, so I can bring that up right quick. Give me 2 seconds. Yeah, Wikipedia talks about that too, and it talks about that, but she did have a hand in writing, according to Wikipedia. Now, she did have her hand in writing this as well. This is the problem. When they asked her to address it, she didn't say that thing. This is what she said. She said, when exactly who the song is about, Hilson said the targets knew who they were, responding, it's anybody that ever tried to take me down. And then when we succeed, I'm not going to call her names because I feel I've addressed it. She further clarified, I will say this. My journey has been 12 years long, so you've been in the business 12 years long. There have been really specific girls, and I just can say, isn't one person, it's been people. So she was more like, she cleared Sierra though. She said it wasn't Sierra. However, the interview with Hard Knock TV, Hilson claims that the remix was she did not, according to Hilson, Polo the Don gave her the idea to do a fire record, although she said she was not retracting anything. This is the problem. Although she said she was not retracting anything in the song, calling her response a blanket statement, she did not put her address on. She was not going to deal with some sort of way of how other people. She said she was not going to feel some sort of way about how other people interpret, and that blatantly dissing anyone was not the energy behind the record. But listen to what I'm saying. Sister, this Beyonce, you want to clean it up now, though. Sister, you should have cleaned it up then when you had a career. Now, the Beehive have taken that from you. But she did have a hand in writing the remix as well. So finally she cleaned it up. She's alleging that somebody put her up to it. Was it Polo the Don? I don't know, but Polo the Don were and Beyonce. So I don't know if that was he was just being a messy punk. I don't know. But look, I know this. Sis, you were supposed to tell people, look, leave me alone. I got to clean this up. Beyonce, sis, this is not for you. And this for whoever it was for. K. Michelle, SWV, whoever you started it. Which was basically Beyonce. And I'm going to stick with that too. But the Beehive had spoken and said she was canceled. Sip Nation, it's your turn. It is your no. She didn't shade B. She's saying she was forced to shade B. By the record label. So Sip Nation, the Beehive has canceled this woman for perpetuity. It is now your turn. Would you like to cancel Carrie Hilton, or do you want to save her from cancellation? Somebody said bye Carrie already. Cancel Pretty Girl Rock. Let's do them. My name is Carrie. I'm so very okay. Somebody said she canceled herself. PJ cancel Beyonce and Beehive. That's a Beehive. So this is a lifetime beef because she ain't even trying to make music. I don't know. She can't. She's not canceled. She's talented. Period. I believe she's talented as well. Save, cancel, save. She been canceled. Save, cancel her dry ass. Cancel until she tells the real story. LOL. Beehive is canceled. Oh my god. Girl, we gonna get canceled now, girl. Talking the Beehive canceled. Y'all know who the people is. Do some powerful people, girl. The interest is shade business, so you don't know what to believe with these people. Yep. Cancel, right, cancel both, let her live. Oh, we have a tie. And in that case, in a tie, Carrie Hilson. I cast the deciding vote in the case of a tie. And I'm sorry, Carrie Hilson. I'm gonna go with the Beehive on this one. Not that Beehive don't mess with me. But I really do believe, listen, I do believe you feel, this is what I believe. Carrie Hilson is kind of weird. You know, she was, but I believe in her mind, she feel like I have written for these girls. I now got my little dance that I could do. I can sing too. I'm more talented than these girls, so I should be on top. And she was in the mindset that the industry was predicated on talent, and so she was going to go further. I really think that's what happened. I think that's why she was like, okay, you know what? I said what I said, and y'all do what y'all do. So in the case of the deciding vote, I will cast it in favor of canceling Carrie Hilson. Sip Nation has spoken. Carrie Hilson, you're out of here. You're canceled. I'm sorry. I just think she thought she was better than them girls, and she was going to do more than them girls, and that's what it is. That's what I think. Next story. Secular Jehovah's Witness Marcus Houston, who is almost 40. He's actually a year older than me. He's 38. Has married 19-year-old fiance Maya. Congratulations to them. So what are you? I know we canceled him for proposing and fianceing her, but now that she's 19, but she is legally and lawfully an adult and she can do what she wants. What do you think about her marrying a 40-year-old man? Personally, I don't like it. You know, I'm usually a fan of if they happy, I'm happy. Hello? Hello? What's up? I'm doing my show.
Hey, MC Shakie live at
Yes, I'm doing my live show. Yes, I'm doing my live show. Yeah. I didn't even recognize the number. I was like, wait, this looks like important. And I'm expecting a call from somebody from that area code, so I have to answer. So what y'all saying? Girl, why? You don't even know you. If she's 19, how long have they been together? Apparently. Oh wow. What the heck? Hey, I don't make the story. They made it. Me as a parent, I wouldn't approve it. I just hope she knows he goes both ways. Ooh, the shade. I love it. I love it. Ooh, the shade. Y'all shade them. Oh, I love it. I hope she do too, girl. Yeah, I heard she messed around a while since she was 17. This is pedophilish. My daughter 18, and I wish Shakie, he been canceled. He has been canceled. We're the relationship, the marriage is up for cancellation. He a creep over his head. True, boy. Let her live and learn. She gonna learn. It's gonna be some learning, sister. All about Benjamins. All about the Benjamins. Who got the money? Him? He's canceled. Crystal Jr. Okay? He's a creep. She's not gonna want him for that long. All right. Sippers pray for us in Lake Charles. We are praying for y'all in Lake Charles. We spoke about y'all earlier. We definitely praying for y'all and everything that y'all going through. If y'all need anything, please let us know. My bad, bro. I didn't mean to call you while you was on live. Not a problem, Big Scully. But remember, I always do a hot 99. It's 10 o'clock there in Georgia. Cancel him and the hairline. It is receding. Apparently, somebody said. He look a little younger than he usually look. Like she bringing out a little youth in him or something, girl. I don't know, girl. Sippers, that's Marquise Houston and Mrs. Marquise Houston, Maya Houston now. Sip Nation has spoken. You're canceled with it. All right. On time, next story. Speaking of R. Kelly's, speaking of R. Kelly's, speaking of R. Kelly's, speaking of R. Kelly's. So, according to TMZ, an inmate walked into R. Kelly's cell and began punching him. The report cites anonymous federal law enforcement sources said the inmate attacked R. Kelly because he was angry at the facility occasionally being placed on lockdown due to R. Kelly protesters. They are unaware of the extent of the injuries and have not been provided information from the federal prison. But Wednesday, R. Kelly was attacked by another inmate. Now listen, this is free. Girl, y'all just being shady today. I don't know what's up with y'all. Y'all being shady today. Today must be what is today? Thursday? Is this today? Is this a shady Thursday or something? Okay. So okay, Tatiana, I've thought about that too. You know, R. Kelly did apply to get out of jail because of Corona. And so it might be a situation where he's trying to say, well, he's not safe because one of the things his lawyer was saying is that the prison can't keep him safe. You know, R. Kelly, but you know, the prison can. It can just put you in protective custody, R. Kelly, and you'll be safe. They won't beat you up. And I think that's what the prison will do because the judge denied him going home because of Corona. It was like, no, you ain't getting that 6'9" plan. You did too much. And so, and of course, 6'9" a little wider than R. Kelly. He's just mad the attacker was over age 18. So, yeah, R. Kelly, let me say something. In prison, you just got to man up, my brother. No step. I'm not trying to be mean, girl, but you got to throw them bowls. I know you're Pied Piper R&B, and you know you're a lover, not a fighter, but at the same time, take that dick out and piss on them. That's all I can tell you to do. Take it out and piss. they ain't gonna mess with you. You just be pissed all the time. But I would say this. And understand this. This is why I believe, coming from somebody who's been in prison for several years, and in federal prison, especially in federal prison, there's a lot of money transaction. Believe it or not, there's a lot of money moving around. People are gambling. People are doing this. People are hustling. People are doing this. People are doing that. They're selling everything. They're selling stuff. So money is being transacted in federal prison right now as we speak. They got a line right now on Trump and how many times he will say the word "Make America Great Again." There's all kinds of stuff that you can do. So prison, especially the feds, is a lot predicated on money, and which is why they have this card system where they police themselves in order to prevent shutdowns and lockdowns, so that they can make money and money can be transacted. The economy working. So in prison, if there's a fight or something, it shuts down. So stuff like this shuts down. So if R. Kelly protesters cause the prison to be shut down, that means somebody losing money because there's no money being transacted. It's kind of like even out here. When we're on lockdown, ain't no money being transacted. The government have to come and do something. So in case of prison, the card system, and I'll talk about this in prison stories, is set up so that you could prevent that. Like if you have a problem with this person, you have a problem with that. They try to find a way to get around that. And you see your shot caller, they say your shot caller. They come together to see what's going to happen and how it's going to happen. And if somebody got to go out the compound, they'll send them up the compound before they let the compound get shut down for some foolishness. And then there's no money. So in this case, it is possible that the person that beat him up was somebody that might have lost some money or lost a shipment of his cell phone and drop or anything because of a shutdown because of R. Kelly. That is very much possible and very much so believable. I'm just letting y'all know that's what it is. So I'm not saying that this is the case. I don't know. It might be something that R. Kelly cooking up to try to get out of jail. That may be it too. But it could also be the same thing. So it is on y'all now. Who are we canceling here? Are we going to cancel the people beating up R. Kelly? Or are we going to cancel R. Kelly yet again on Sip Nation, who I think has never made it yet? And No money on honey. I don't see nothing wrong. I don't see nothing wrong. By R. Kelly. Cancel R. Kelly, free the inmates. Cancel R. Kelly, cancel R. Kelly. R. Kelly. Cancel R. Kelly, by R. Kelly, cancel R. Kelly. R. Kelly. Sip Nation has again canceled you. And they have spoken. R. Kelly, you are canceled. All right, on to our next topic. One of my favorite topics. All right, so scrolling around on these people in there, one of my good friend sippers that gives me information, who will remain nameless, actually screenshotted this for me. So the screenshot, I don't know if y'all can see it, but I'm trying to make it bigger for y'all. Let me see. Yeah, there we go. All right, so let's look at what it says. It says from a dude named Mr. Fatman 33 says, yes, it did, and we have a effed up landlords like Big Booty Juicy jacking up the rent by $800, messing over us. All right, so Mr. Fatman rents a parcel in Judy's New Orleans East commercial complex that is owned by the Kaleidoscope Realty, whatever it is that she got. Mr. Fatman is known in and around New Orleans. He's been a pretty decent tattoo artist. He's been tattooing for a number of years, as well as he's like a comedian. He's like he's like a happy-go-lucky kind of dude. And all of a sudden, she jacked up the rent. So I will play the interview in its entirety. It's about 10 minutes, and you'll hear what he has to say about how Judy and why she jacked it up and how it's unfair. Now, keep in mind, Judy is the same person that goes around and I love black people. I love black business. Pray through the process. This is all this stuff like that. What's the other thing she be saying? Drop the knowledge. All this other foolishness. She be saying, drop the knowledge, pray through this, black this and all that stuff. And she talks about, she actually tells people how she do realty and stuff like that. But we'll listen to what he says, and I'll let y'all hear it.
Mr. Fatman, this is MC Shakie. How you doing? What's going on? I'm good. Okay, so I'm calling about, I saw a post that you made earlier. It came across, and I was wondering what was going on. Why are y'all rents being raised? Is it just you, or is it somebody else?
Everybody. I think all of us. I think in our the whole Kaleidoscope project, they raised all the people raised rent they could raise. They raised everybody who still under contract with Pat's Willing. They couldn't raise their rent, they still under contract. But I mean, it's astronomical. Man. Like almost $2,000. I mean, she raised the rent by $800-900, and that don't make no sense.
So according to him, the rent was already a couple thousand, and she raised it another $800.
I mean, have y'all reached out to her to find out why, though?
Well, the only thing they told me was they lied. See, that's what I didn't like. So I was like, I wasn't willing to go back and forth with them over the bullshit, because I was like, this ain't the first bill I ever rented, but they telling me the city mandates that, I'm like, the city can't mandate what y'all send rent out to. Depending on the size of the case, because of the size of the structure, our rent should be higher, but I was like, that's not, you did.
All right, so he's saying that the reason he was given that their rent is being increased is because the city is making them raise the rent during the pandemic. That's what the reason he was given. That's what the reason he was given.
You can determine what the rent be. Right. You can't tell us. But I've been there for like 2-3 years, and I've never missed a rent payment. They already established that I've never missed my rent. Never been late, because they drafted out my house. I've never been late. Gotcha. And when I got the place was like condemned or whatever. It was messed up, and I restructured the whole place. And I did.
So when he initially got the place, he's saying that he actually had to go in and do work already. So that's the first part about it. He's also saying that he's never missed a rent payment, and he's saying that that was agreed upon by the people that are, which is her management company for this property, New Orleans.
Renovated the place again, and now they're telling me I gotta go because they $800-900 more for rent. That's stupid.
So are you planning to stay there? Or are you planning to move, or what you gonna do?
Oh, I'm gonna have to move. I'm not gonna get nobody no extra $800 on top of what I already paid.
Right, definitely. And so you've been there three years. I think everybody.
Now, bear in mind, he's been there 3 years, never missed a payment, and then guess what's happening? A pandemic. So, like, people aren't people not just getting tattoos like they used to do. I mean, this is just not what's happening. And so she's also done a video about how to deal with that, which was her telling landlords, "Oh, just put it on the back, get the SBA grant, and blah 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 blah." But you don't do that for your own tenants.
I know who you are in the city as far as doing the tattoo thing, and you never had a problem. You never missed a payment. You never had nothing.
I take care of myself. They say I got one of the best units. I hired professional electricians. I don't have leaks in I fix my own place up myself. And they already, they told me that. And then I gave them another, because, after the COVID thing and everything, but I gave them like another $2,000, and I was like, we got to work on them other 2 months when no one, all the tattoo shops, I couldn't open. I couldn't make no money. And I said, y'all could add that into, if y'all wanted to, we could just work.
So, of course, during the pandemic, basically when he's like a self-employed, I guess is what you call it. He's a small business owner, a struggling black business owner because of the pandemic. He was doing a service, which is tattooing, which is dependent on people coming in and getting tattoos. And a lot of times, especially when he was on lockdown, nobody could come through there. And so he's a struggling black business, the same type of business that this woman, and I use that term loosely, this woman says she wants to help and she wants to be a part of, and she's coming from and come drop the knowledge. This is the same woman that so many people idolize, and this is what she does to somebody, a 3-year struggling black tenant due to the pandemic, someone who has been paid the rent, redid the thing, and did everything. Your own black people, by the dollar. Let's get into it. Earl. And y'all wonder why I be going on in people's neck. Hey, this is why.
When we, slowly pay them 2 months I didn't pay, but I mean, like, no one was there to make money, and I'm like, y'all actually got paid for it. To be honest, I mean, they got the SBA loan and shit, so I'm like, I don't see why I need to be paying for it, but I'm not tripping out. If y'all just put it in, add it into the, future notes or future payments, or just add it to the 2 bank months, like Judy asked me. She said she wanted to add it to the 2 bank months, and I'm like, I gotta live with that.
Okay, so so the 800 that she.
From what I understand, he's on like a month-to-month contract because he completed the first lease. That's from what I understand. I don't have clarity on that though. So I'm being
going up. It's a permanent increase. It's not just a catch up, or it's just
permanent.
Wow. And you
so because I specifically asked, was the 800 increase like a catch up or something because of the pandemic? And so he was like, no, that's a permanent increase in the rent.
Not even gonna be a situation no more at all for you and your business.
Well, I mean, it's not a situation. It's a situation. I just spent another $2,000 doing renovation. So yeah, it's a problem, but ain't shit I can do about it. Regardless of whether it's a problem or not, what can I do? I'm not doing 800 more. Ain't nothing I can do about it.
I mean, I don't know. There might be some things. I don't know. Legally speaking, there might be some. As far as I don't even think. Well, right now, today. They can't evict you, that's one thing. But also, too, I mean, there may be something about grandfathering in or just rate hikes that are astronomical that do prevent them. I don't know what the city is doing, but the city's not raising rents right now. They're protecting people from losing their businesses and their homes.
Right. That's what they told me. That's what the name is green. Okay.
So the one woman who manages the property for Judy told this man, Mr. Fairman, that the city's making them do it. Okay, now I did have this interview late. I was not able to call the city to see if that's true, but from what I understand, the city was preventing people from getting evicted and losing their homes or their businesses. That's what I was under the impression of. Is there something different now? I don't know, but it just doesn't seem right.
That was her take on it. I've never actually spoke to Judy personally, but I mean, these are her management, her people. She just fired the old management, and the old management was fuck ups, and the new management, they seemed okay, but I mean, that's that's my only problem with them. This astronomical rent increase. I mean, you fucked the tour. I'm barely making rent now. You know, so I mean, people ain't trying to run up in their own.
So watch this. This is the funny part about it. She's actually gotten PPP, SBA loan, all this other stuff for this. She's gotten all them loans and stuff for this. And I think that's what it's about. But you know, that's just my opinion.
It's COVID.
No. So did you try to reach out to her yourself? Like as far as
I have no way to contact her. I have absolutely no way to contact her.
She live on social media. That might be a thing. But
I know. She never answered anything. Like, I've DM'd her before. And I've DM'd her several times before. What do you had nothing to do with the rent?
You're a landlord paying this woman $2,000 a month to rent, and she don't never say nothing to you. She,
I've been other kids. She was looking for a tattoo artist. I reached out and actually offered to tattoo her for free.
Right, because
just for the fucking publicity shit.
Right. Well,
But whenever I hit on social media, she never returned anything toward me.
wow. This is crazy that you get into a condemned building. You fix it up yourself. You do all this stuff like that, and you work with them during the COVID pandemic, or you agree to work with them for the COVID pandemic. And their answer to that is like, you know what? Let's just raise your rent to nearly $1,000 more a month during the pandemic. That's
right.
That's very crazy. Okay.
I mean, we don't have any of the we don't, like, all the other businesses are still closed. There's no foot traffic. There's no new business. Any business I bring in, but the building itself is not healthy.
so it's not an apartment. This is the commercial building, as you can see right here. It's the commercial building in the east that she has. That does this.
Anything, and I mean, she famous and all that, but her business, it doesn't bring in a whole bunch of business. The Vassos that did, when you see any color, Vassos keep the most business out of everything now, and shit, they're not even there no more. So
Definitely.
you don't have no foot traffic, no extra traffic, nothing in there.
So she's not even doing nothing to say, okay, well, I'm bringing in so much business, I should be able to.
No, can't say that because you got about in the building. I'm in building 4, and there's 5 or 6 vacancies now in building 4.
Wow.
There are vacancies all around. You got Blaze Bistro gone. You got hairdresser gone. You got a lot of people that's just gone now. She left too because they raised her rent.
Oh, they go. Wow, this is crazy. Did she raise their rent during this time, or was that?
She been gone for she left during the pandemic. So I guess. Wow. She left too. They can't raise her rent as well.
Okay. All right. Wow, that's crazy. All right, so yeah, that's something. What I want to do for you is I want to post what you posted on my page. I would definitely tag you, as well as I hopefully get you some business, but get you some attention to this matter because this is crazy. It's like I don't have to follow what she does, of course, but I have a little something, and I will definitely post and tag you, and maybe if I have some permission, just some with some elements.
Don't bother me.
Okay.
I don't bother me. I'm cool with it.
All right. So
I know who you are.
Okay. That's pretty much everybody will post on to find out. So okay, definitely. I will. I'm gonna go ahead and post that. I appreciate you for giving me the time to explain it to me what was going on. I'm so sorry this is happening to you, but
I'm a survivor. I've been tattooing for 11 years, man. I mean, it's not gonna kill me. That's why I can move. I'm not gonna die.
Right.
I'm like I'm not about to win the people about extra $800. For that, I found buildings with more square footage than that for the same price. So it's not really. It's just the fact I dropped another $2,000 in there like 2 months ago, renovating the place when it do open back after COVID. I got more on for my customers and everything, but I ain't really shit there what it is.
Your name, people coming for your name. I know people know me. I'm also fucking. I'm a stand-up comedian. People know me in the city. That's not the part. I've been tattooing for years. Right, so I know you're gonna shake back because your building matters, but they coming for you. They know your name. Your name. But yeah, I'm saying right. It didn't bother me to move. I just don't have to want the time to redo all the shit I've done. I'm just pissed. I got the money to do it and everything else, but I'm not about to sit there and go through all that with nobody trying to fail me. I can't accept that. Definitely. I appreciate it. So I'm all good with that. For somebody that's always screaming out to helping black people and helping black businesses, and then you do shit like this, Right.
You know, that's a hypocrite to me.
But well, we know this. We know what that is about. That she's still
Okay, so I never did like you, sis. I never did. I'm not. We're gonna go ahead and put that out there, and it burns me up what you have done to those kids and to their spirit. And I love how the kids are shaking back without you, and all their opportunities are coming back without you. But and I don't appreciate your marketing. I don't appreciate your business savvy because I think it hurts us as black people. But what I do not like is you constantly playing in our face. You sit up there, you do your dropping knowledge, you choose all this stuff about black businesses, Black Lives Matter, you blacked out your page when black stuff coming. You pro-black, 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 until it's time to help the black businesses in your city by keeping the rent in a reasonable way. This man is a 3-year tenant of yours that has never missed a payment. And you have the audacity to try to force this man in during a pandemic when his business, and you know his business, being a service business, is impacted. Just so you can make sure your pockets are straight and you feel good about whatever it is you do. I don't know what type of scheme you're trying to do. I don't know what you're trying to prove, sis, but this is not it. This is not it. You are trifling. The people that support you are even more trifling. The people that put money in your pocket so you can put it up and down, that little boy from Chicago, Brett G-string every fucking night, is just as trifling. I despise you. You are a despicable human being. And everything you do, every time I find something out about you more, it sickens me to my core. It sickens me to my core. You are a horrible person. And the only fortunate part about my life that I can say is knowing of you is that I have never got the opportunity to know you. You are a horrible human being. And I don't know when, I don't know how, but I know one thing: justice will be served upon you severely and harshly. And I know that, and I feel that in my soul. A lot of times they say I was wrong and I was doing this and stuff like that, and I can agree with some of that. But what I cannot do and what I would never say is that my intentions and my morals and my judgment about you, what my spirit convicted me about you, what my spirit convicted about you has always been right. And every time I see it, you like to all this pretending and trying to be and trying to show us stuff is just getting out of hand. You are a disgrace to not only black people, to humanity. I never felt one time, and I'm a person, when I do something wrong, I feel it right here. I'm a person with a heart. And I never one time in everything I said or did about you, anytime I think I did about you, I never felt like I was wrong, not one time. And that was what the spirit convicted on me. I think you are the devil incarnate, woman. That is evil. For a woman to do that to her own people, to a woman who despises her own daughter, to a woman to do that to somebody's kids, for all those things, sister, you have received not just a cancellation, but you need to receive an eternal annihilation from Sip Nation. You are trife. I am hurt and sickened by you and all the stuff that's going on. I know your ugly funk ass voting for Trump. Your own people, every single time. Yeah, she got a daughter. She embarrassed her daughter because her daughter more dark skinned than her. She don't like her daughter because her daughter not cute. She ashamed of her daughter. She ashamed of her daughter. She like her son because they look cute. She's ashamed of her daughter. Her daughter recently stopped telling people that because I think she was paid off, but she used to tell it clearly. Yeah, she's a grandma. When I'm talking about her daughter, she's ashamed of her daughter. I'm telling y'all what it is. I'm telling you what I know being down here. She's ashamed of her daughter. She doesn't. Her daughter embarrasses her because she doesn't have a look. What else talking about? I told y'all this before too. Go catch up on the Shakie versus Judy. Yeah, she's a grandma. That's what her mind tells her. Her daughter not cute. She's embarrassed of her daughter. She's embarrassed. Next time. Next topic. Cause I'm gonna get mad. I was trying to get. I done got a video yesterday. I got a video monetized, and I was so excited. I was trying to get one monetized today. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but we're gonna try. He was saying in so many words that she raised his rent during the pandemic. That's what it is. In a nutshell, he was a 3-year tenant, never missed a payment. All of a sudden, he's getting a rate hike of $800 during the pandemic, and he thought that was unfair, so he's gonna be moving. That's just what's on. I told you I was watching the thing. Speaking of, next topic. Cardi B tweets about Melania Trump's WAP after being slammed by a Republican commentator. So this is the Republican commentator. Let's make this. I'm gonna make this one a little quick. I just thought it was kind of crazy, but just I want y'all to know why we're thinking about all this stuff and everybody talking about how good and wonderful Trump is. Don't forget, and I like Cardi B because she was shady right here. I love her. I love a shady bitch. So this is the commentator. Long story short, so the commentator said that we need more people like Melania Trump and less people like Cardi B, because Cardi B is corrupting young women. Parents, stop letting you. If she is, that's good. That means parents, you need to be more involved with what young women listen to. Okay, let's say that. Parents is on us. This one, you understand what I'm saying? It ain't Cardi B. Cardi B got to make the music that pays her. We parents got to let her children listen to the music that pays her. So shout out to Cardi again for being petty. We like it. So Cardi, so the people saying is like we need more people like Melania Trump instead of Cardi B. And so Cardi B went and dug, or somebody dug for her, or whoever, however she got it, and found a picture of Melania Trump nude, pretty much, just like one of those kind of whatever, when she was modeling, exotic modeling in her former life before she was first lady. Long story short, Cardi B said, didn't she used to sell that WAP? Now, there were some allegations that Melania Trump used to be an escort way back in the gap before Donald, before this and stuff like that. But Melania actually successfully sued some people. Who did she sue? The Daily Mail for $2.9 million. And they retracted that she had been escorting. She was just exotic modeling. There has been no proof that she was an escort as of that time. So, and so Cardi posted, girl, like, don't play with me. She looked like she used to sell it. Then she used to sell that WAP. And then she showed the picture, and the picture was like, this pic giving me, yeah, you effing with some wet ass vibes, just saying, of the first lady. Cardi B, sister, I don't know if we've ever canceled you for real before. Have we ever canceled Cardi B? I know we cancel Nick every day. Did we ever cancel Cardi B for anything? Did we ever? I don't know. I don't remember us canceling Cardi B, but Cardi B, I want to give you. If we did cancel you, I'm gonna give you a pardon on that last cancellation. But if we did never cancel you before, I'm gonna give you a pass on your next cancellation because of this. I don't like Trump. I don't want y'all voting for this man. He is a dummy. Okay, everything about him tells me dummy. But I know one thing. I like when Cardi B was this petty and dug that up. That was on some SHAKIE type of stuff. Sip Nation. Cardi B told Melania Trump, come here, bitch, you. Didn't you used to sell that WAP? You sit up there talking about me and what I'm talking about. Didn't you used to sell it? So at the same time, Cardi B, I don't know if we canceled you before, but if we did, I'm officially as president of Sip Nation giving you a pardon on that cancellation. Or if not, if we have never canceled you before because I can't remember it, we're going to give you a pass on the next time you do something dumb that would deserve a cancellation. And that's and Sip Nation has spoken. We have canceled Cardi before for calling black women roaches. Okay, we have. And that's inexcusable, really. Calling black women roaches is not excusable. I'm not going to give a pardon on that. I'm gonna just go ahead and give her a future pass. She's not. She gonna stay on there. I'll be careful. Yeah, she's gonna get a pass for that. All right, next story. So let's get into some. Okay, so remember I told y'all yesterday we're gonna start doing some like politically aware type stuff, and we have to do this. All right. So yesterday we met Kyle Rittenhouse. Oh, that's not him. Kyle Rittenhouse, which was the white guy, the young 17-year-old that was running around with the assault rifle and the handgun, and the police was like, "Oh, hey, how you doing? What's up, Kyle, buddy?" While he went to go kill people, while he was hunting down innocent black men who didn't do nothing. So harmless, innocent, not gun-toting black men, we gonna paralyze them. Little white boys, they run around with assault rifles and handguns. We're gonna go quietly to their house. Could you please come to the jailhouse when you feel like it? That's what they're gonna do. White Twitter, because there's two Twitters evidently. There's black Twitter and there's white Twitter. Is actually going up for him. They're actually saying they want him as president, they want him as bodyguard, they're living for him. And so I'm like, really? How on earth? So don't let that go over your head, people. That the mayonnaise people really do feel some type of way about us. They really, really, really feel that we are expendable second-class citizens. Whatever happens to us does not matter. That's their mindset. That's that racist mindset. We are the circus clowns. We are just the people that's here. Understand that's their mindset about us. So when y'all go vote, the closest that you could get to a black person is Kamala Harris. I'm just letting y'all know. Okay? So so listen. We're gonna put the mayonnaise people up for cancellation. All of them. Every single last one of them. We're gonna put them up for cancellation. They said it was innocent because it was self-defense. AK-47? Assault rifle? Self-defense? My goodness. Somebody said cancel the whole race. Mayonnaise, people, even though you're good on the ham sandwich, even though you're good on the BLT, Sip Nation has spoken. Y'all tripping now. Y'all can't. Y'all tripping. So our next story goes into this. We do a little awareness type stories right now. And I'm gonna do this. If y'all don't like this, then I'm letting y'all know we're gonna be doing this. We're going to be doing awareness stories about what's actually going on. We're going to talk about the mess. We're going to talk about the foolishness. We're going to talk about the shade, but we're also going to do some awareness stories as far as just being aware about what's going on. That's it. I'm going to make them quick and painless as much as possible because I know we come here for entertainment, not necessarily that part, but we have to do this. So please bear with me while we do this. So they're trying to make Jacob Blake, like they tried to do George Floyd, out to be these evil people. All right. So they were saying he had a warrant for his arrest for sex with a minor. That's not true. The Reuters did a fact check, and it was completely not true. He's not a pedophile. He was not a registered sex offender. He was not convicted of any sex crime. He had an arrest, which is not a conviction, and that's a difference. A warrant for the arrest, which is not a conviction. He's not been convicted of any type of sex crime or anything like that. Understand that. I want you to understand that in this country, it's supposed to be innocent until proven guilty. Even the allegation was not for any type of sex with a minor or anything like that. So I want that to be known. That is a completely false. Reuters is a news organization that did the fact check. Also, the knife was not on him. It was on the passenger side of the car where he was walking away from them. So it didn't appear that he was going to reach for the knife. The knife was actually found on the other side of the car and not on his person. So the knife thing was not true. It's not like you're trying to make it like he was trying to cut them and the knife and none of that true. The knife was on the passenger side of the car. Oh wait, the other thing was just a warrant. It was not a conviction. I want y'all to understand that they're going to try to do this all the time. And this is George Floyd. They're trying to do this for him and make it to where he's such this bad, evil deviant, which still makes no sense. They let a murderer walk past him with a gun in his hand. And this man with no weapon calmly walking away, gets shot 7 times in the back. We are automatically guilty in their minds. So I want y'all to be mindful of that. When they come, y'all can always bring that up. Look, y'all can, y'all say, no, he wasn't. He was not. An arrest is not a conviction. He had just any rights to do anything as any other human being. Understand that. All right? Gotcha. Next time, final topic. This is going on for Jefferson Parish, and this one hurts nipped in my heart, and it hurts me. This is a 13-year-old boy, a 13-year-old child, and this is what. So from the reports we've been getting, him and a white co-student got into it. There was a little scuffle or something going on, like boys do at that age. And this is what the punishment was for the black student, the white student. Nothing, not a scratch on his head, not nothing coming out of his chin. He was just calmly, like nicely let it walk away. While this happened to this young child, and he was thrown in the back into the police car. His mother is in the process of seeking legal help, as well as me personally. I have called the Jefferson Parish Sheriff's Office myself and asked. I was directed to the media person, but I got the voicemail. But I will be getting called in the morning and trying to see what's wrong. This is what a 13-year-old boy gets because he had a scuffle with a white person, and it was not even a violent scuffle. It was more, they were saying more like pushing and shoving, which would kids be doing. Yes, and so my apologies. I did copy and paste, and it says black man, but at the same time, he's a minor. He's 100% minor. So our thoughts and our prayers definitely go out to him and his family tonight. But we will be keeping a very, very close eye on this, and I will be keeping y'all updated on that. Whatever. Lastly, I just want to make sure y'all all go out there and vote, y'all. Come on, y'all. We got to get in it. Please post y'all buying stuff on your page. Support all your local black and Democratic electors. They're not the best in the world, but they're all we got, and they're better than what we have now. I'm telling y'all. And that's what all I'm gonna say. So please give it a number. I have time tomorrow. I will post the number on Instagram, so make sure that y'all have just follow me on Instagram, and I have that number posted on Instagram. But and we will be calling Jefferson Parish Sheriff's Office tomorrow just to see what they are saying about this. All right. So with that being said, that has been tonight's show. This has been the Hot 99 with MC Shakie. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for joining me. Thank y'all for making this show a success. We will be doing this again tomorrow, same time, same channel, right here on YouTube. We do this Monday through Friday every night. I'm back in the business, and we're doing it, and we love it. This is my favorite part of the night, where we get to talk about what's going on in the world and get that sipper's perspective. I love y'all for interacting. I was thinking about doing this pre-recorded. I can't do it. I love doing it live because I love seeing what y'all say. I love that that interaction. I just have to have it. So we will be doing it again tomorrow night at 9 o'clock with 9 new topics, and we'll see what's going on in the world. Until then, I want y'all to take very good care of yourself, your children. I love y'all so much, and I will talk to y'all tomorrow. I love ya. Tomorrow it's only a day. Oh, I'm gonna start singing. Okay, I love y'all. Good night. Oh, no, stop. Big shout out to the greatest. Play, sucker. They don't want to play. Oh, my chill music doesn't want to play. Oh. Okay. Shout out to you, Sip Nation. Sip Nation and Sippers. Y'all are the greatest. I would not trade y'all in for nothing in the world. Y'all are everything to me. I love y'all. And I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Check it, DM with tweets. I will check it. Good night.